Hello everyone, it's Kay Michelle with Lady Dragonfly Designs. I'm so happy you stopped by my channel. Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend and I hope the start to your Monday is going well. I got ahead of the game and been playing, been taking some days off. I think I have to work 9 days straight coming up starting tomorrow, so I thought I'd pop on and make some videos today. Here is our lovely black currant video that I have been kind of showcasing on Fridays, which is hashtag May I Celebrate. There's my little paper. It's May I Celebrate with Happy Place Crafting, which is Miss Libby, our sweet pea, and week 1 we celebrated growth, and week 2 rest, week 3 community and creativity, all month long. And so I've been doing mine on Fridays. And in this beautiful black currant paper stack, I have been just in love and celebrating the beauty of this journal. And I've gone in and already put they're blank pieces that just need to be dressed up, but I basically filled, you know, some stamps need to be done, little stamps and journaling kind of stuff. But for the most part, she is complete. Let me do something there. I ended up taking out more pages because she kind of got chunky. So, but I am calling her pretty much done. I just need to do just a couple of more pages, like 4 pages, and then she's completely done. Well, guess what? I still have a boatload of this paper pad. So, I'll put her down here. I took this book and I was going to make it that big, and I'm like, I don't want it that big. So what I did is I divided it and made this a scrumptious looking. I'm so proud of this. And if you hear foot shuffling and dogs barking, that's because Scott is in the house. And, you know, he's over there loving on his Logie. I've got Era up here on my desk because she had some good love. She got like a 10-minute belly rub this morning. This dog's in heaven. She can't breathe, but she's in heaven. So, anywho, so I made this lovely journal with the black currant paper pack. You know, just really cute. I like her size and the grip. So I made that. And I want to show you how, I mean, look how thick that is. To a new junk journaler, if I was new to the game, I would go, ooh, that would intimidate me. So I just wanted to show you how I made this cover, okay? All right, so that's one thing I'm going to show you. Then I got out my Dilutions ink sprays. These are the Dilution ink sprays, kind of watered down because their color is so vibrant. I can do that. So here I just played with them and made swatches on that canvas because I was looking for something, and I pulled out this whole stack of canvas. And so we were Scott was home. It's been raining here. I'm not going to say it's a nasty day. It's a beautiful day because the ground and the trees and everything's getting water. So, and these I did with distress markers that I got from my neighbor's mother. Well, and look how light they came, okay? So I did these two. Then I decided to go Picasso. And what I did is I used, like this one is bundled sage. And I made the square with the marker, and then I came back in, say this was bundled sage. I used the coordinating ink and went over it, and look at the cool designs it made. Isn't that cool looking? I just love that piece. So that's what I've been doing. I've been sitting here just inking. I've tried to get as clean as I could. It stained my desk, but you know, all's good and fun. So, okay, so I played with those. Those were my first ones. Then I got my, oh, I wanted to do like all of one color. So these are all the greens and the blues from the Dilutions. And these little things were like little goobers in the ink, little globs. I was perfectly fine with that. I thought that was just adorable. Then I came to my H2Os. Show you my H2Os in case y'all don't know what H2Os are. H2Os are these lovely things made by, oh Lord, I'm not, Luminart, okay? And they're hard, and you spray them with water to activate them. And then you have to leave them open until they dry. And so the best way, I thought, I've had these for years. One lady took, you know, the tall CD thing that has like 200 CDs or whatever. She took that and she glued them onto the CDs, made a really cute stack. I've done that. This is the best way, I think, because I absolutely love these photo boxes. And here is the, these are the reds. So these are all my red colors, and I just put the color swatch there, and here they are. And they're just right here at my hand. So when I was playing with the spray inks, I was like, oh, let's get the the H2Os out. And guess what? Where's my color? These go perfect with the Black Currant Stack. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so these have been my colors, my purples, because I've been trying to find purples that will match these two purples. So I've got that. And so that was that idea. So, so I need to make signatures for Black Currant 2, and I think I'm going to go ahead and that one. Remember, I couldn't decide if I wanted to use the printout or the little piece on the front cover that said Black Currant, and I think I will put that on here. So put that down there. So I had, y'all should remember this, my sketchbook. It just Strathmore sketchbook. Used to be fairly cheap at Walmart. I have no idea now. So I finished tearing out all the pages, okay? Well, and I cut them down to size. I used this as my sizer and basically folded the pages, marked it, cut it, you know. But these have all been written on, but not all the way. The dogs love Scott, and Scott doesn't want. He's over there trying to make some money. So they didn't need to be covered all the way. And so you could see some writing there. But if you think about it, man, I fold it this way. I decided, see, I was good. I waited until they dried. But if you see here, you can do some stamping. You can put a tuck and stuff, and it just kind of blends in, you know. Or I could put another piece of book page. I've got book page here torn up. Got my Elmer glue stick. I got my mower. I have the Mod Podge. I got the Mod Podge that I've added water to because that was hard. And I couldn't decide how excuse me, allergies are very high here today due to the rain. And so I couldn't decide how I wanted to do this, but I knew I wanted to use up my sketch paper, you know, because it was like this is what it is, was just sizes of paper. And so they're just notes, so it's perfectly good page. It's thin, but if you collage over it, it'd be perfect for a page in the new Black Currant book. Good morning, y'all. All right, so my first question is how, or be intimidated to try to cut this, and I'm going to show you how. And then Second, how we can turn written, just sketch paper, regular paper. Don't throw it out. I mean, I know a lot of people that would just chunk that out. Don't do it. You can decorate it and use it in the journal, you know. Okay, so where is it? See, look, I got her all inked up. Oh, pitiful. All right, so this is my cutting mat. Make sure you have a cutting mat underneath. And then I use metal ruler. Plastic ones you can actually shave off, and so it doesn't give you a straight cut. This is my old X-Acto knife. I've had this for like 20 years. Marry Me Art taught me a long time ago, because she had 2 small kids, that when she would use her X-Acto knife, she would put it in a cork. So if the kids went to grab it, they wouldn't be poking themselves and stuff. So I picked that up. Almost need a new one. This sucker's about to split. So anyway, oh, I'm spitting. I'm sorry, y'all. DNA everywhere. So you can use an X-Acto knife. You can use a package utility knife kind of thing to cut it. Whatever is works with your hand, really, is what I'm going to suggest. So I did, with a Sharpie, make a line for my measuring for my pages. And so all I'm going to do is just kind of get in the middle of that line. Okay. Now this is going to take several swaps, and you know, as my arm is not the best. So if I can cut this, I know y'all can. Okay. And I did put it in the guillotine paper trimmer. It started a cut like about 1 inch, and so I went off of that, but I just want to kind of show y'all. It worked really well off camera, so I'm like, do I dare? Okay, and all I'm doing is just doing the same line over and over again, and it's putting in an indentation, but every time you do a pass, it's going just a little deeper. So you don't have to sit there and push. I do, because I'm heavy-handed, and that's just the way I do it. But you don't have to push as hard. And I keep the ruler there, and you just keep going. Okay, let's see if this. Okay, and as you see, it's going to bust open, so to speak. Okay, I'm not gonna mark this side. I kind of got an idea, so I'm just gonna flip it over and do the same thing. I'm sure there's tons of videos on how to do this. This is a very thick cardboard, and I just thought, it's like, oh my God, if I was watching somebody do this and I was junk journal for the first time, voila, I'd be intimidated. So here we have a little ridge. That's absolutely fine. To me, I think these are 2 good cuts. If you want to trim it up, you can, but there are my 2 panels. And what I ended up doing was, I got it. This is just an old backing to mix media paper. This is really thick. It's about just as thick, let me show y'all, as the book. Okay, so what I did is I measured, and here's part of my line. I measured and I cut a strip, and then I made it. Okay. So I made this strip, and I don't know if you can tell, that's Tyvek. And so what I did is I have the centerpiece, and I took 4 Tyvek strips and glued them with art glitter glue, really good, or I might have used even fabric tack, I'm not really sure, a very strong glue, and placed it. I've left a little spot on both sides so you can have the bendability, always check that. And so put the 4 pieces of Tyvek, and then I just add the panels of scrapbooking paper. And then of course this is all Tyvek, so I did the lace thing like we did on the other one and just laced it all up and came with that. But oh, I love that grip. That size is perfect to me. Okay, so that is how. It's not that hard. I know if I was just starting out, I'd be like, oh, not with this arm. It's doable. It really is. So don't be intimidated by a really thick cardboard. If this book is too big for you, cut it down. Okay? All right, having said that, let's get to, so I have my book, my cover's all done. So I need signature pages. Let's see, we got some over here. I gotta find out which pile's what. Okay, this is the pile I'm working on. And see, it's just like that. That's fine with me because I can always cover it. So what I did is this is the whole sketchbook, and every page has something written on it, some doodles, whatever. Okay, so there's that stack. And then I got book pages that I did. This is the embossing folder with colored pencils, and this was a heart shape. This was just, I just painted, inked it really, and this was just fun painting papers. Again, this is the embossing folder with a pencil, and here we have more of this. Yeah, okay, so, all right, let's put all this together. I mean, I couldn't make up my mind how I wanted these pages, but I knew I wanted to use them. So here we have more. I've got these nice music pages. Lovely, lovely. Look at all that music. No, we're not touching those pages either, just so you know. And then I have this one that this piece is glued to this, so I thought that'd be cool. And then some more painting papers, book pages. This one I stamped. Isn't that cute? I don't know if I don't know. Hold on. See, I can't make it remember. Tim Holland. So, anywho, yeah. All right, so that's ready to go. That's ready to go. Ready to go. Right? Okay. Excuse me. Very congested this morning. Okay. So this one is ready to go. Like I said, I'm going to put this stack over here, because that's what we're going to be working on. I found another one. Okay. And I'm going to just show you several ways, because I couldn't decide last night how I wanted to do this. Okay, so that looks fine to me. Let's... Okay. Okay. I got it together now. Okay. So I have book pages, more book pages over here. I have brown paper. So like I'd like a strip for that. Just like that. And for this, I like to use the glue stick. And collaging, it's just a sticky job, okay? And I get in a mood, and I know some people are just like this all the time and don't like messing with glue. It's just too sticky for them. I get that. And I was in that kind of mood last night. I don't mind if I go over, that's fine. This is just collage, okay? And then, I can find them and I need them. Oh, I found another one of these. I had long strips. So if you wanted to, you could. But again, like I was saying, this will be decorated. So there wasn't really a point to cover the whole page. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold it. Okay, and that is ready to become a signature. So I'm gonna put it in the signature part. Okay, this one, let's see. I'm just picking up where I left off last night. Then I got the Mod Podge out, and that's straight Mod Podge, not watered down. And oh my gosh, it just hurt my hand. And I thought of you, Miss Brenda. It was kind of funny. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, found my card. Didn't find my scraper, but I found my card. So, where'd it go? Oh, I can't even find it. It's buried. Anywho, the paintbrush I was using, the top came off. So I chunked the stick of, oh, here it is. So I chunked the stick over there and kept the little brush, and that is how Brenda Clark, aka the Simple Crafter, does her gluing. I was like, oh, cool. So, you know, I did that, and then I accidentally dropped it on the floor, and it's just gonna stay there. You know, I can't. And I'm gonna clean this glue. Oh. So yeah, so I have these two, well, this one, and I filled it up with too much water. I found my Mod Podge that has been watered down, so we can use that. I am pretty good with this page, because that will probably be a, like I said, you do it this way, and it'll be a tuck, and nobody will know. And you can always stamp it too. That'll help hide the writing. Okay, so here I have notes, and it's all written in plastic. If you want to sit there and erase the whole thing, go for it. Okay, so I didn't want to be stuck. I didn't want a collage. That's what I'm trying to say. So I just took a whole sheet of music and glued it to the sketchbook page. Blech, can't get my words out. Okay, now I think here I am just going to glue. Oh, I was going to say, why is there a hump there? This to this. And if you are using sketch paper or thin paper, be careful that you don't fold it over on itself. I have done that before. It's not a major catastrophe, but, you know. Let's see. Yep, I guess I'm going to cut that. Yeah, just hem-hawing on how I can do this so I can get the signatures in, and I couldn't make up my mind which way I wanted to do it. And I was like, oh, this would be cute to turn on the camera and have y'all come along with me, see which way you like. Tell me in the comments how you would do it. Okay. I'm saving that because of all the trouble clips. Okay. And I'll go ahead and fold it. Okay. So, I'm going to trim it. Okay. And so that's ready. I'm going to cut through the ones that I did last night and I need to finish. Now see this, I know y'all can't tell, and it is funny that way, but Scott was drawing a boat right there. And so really all I want to do is cover it. And see, this was just, it's just sticky, sticky, sticky. Okay. And I'm just gonna put that right there. Get my card. See, it's just sticky. call it Sticky Monday. Okay. And maybe some brown. Oh, and these pieces. Oh, I couldn't make up my mind. I did them both ways, and it just didn't frustrate me, didn't irritate me, but it was just, ugh. Okay, there we go. And then I was trying to tell myself, why are you making this so hard? This is, all you're trying to do is just cover marks on a page, and then they're gonna have the tucks and everything to them, and then I can add those swatches and use my H2Os since I found colors that match the book stack. Okay. Here's where I was last night. Okay. Yeah, even my glue paper is sticking to my desk. Okay, some doodles. And I really kind of like this, and so I just took a whole dictionary page because I don't want a collage. I guess I just got tired of masterboard madness. Okay, but I'm not using that because that was just too hard. Oh, snap. I should have had Scott. Scott. Oh, he's got his headphones on. Ah, thank you. Whew, that was concerning. And got my rag right here. And how I like to do it is, oh, we're gonna have color. And look what color it is. This matches. This is gonna be cool. Cool. I don't mind it's running. I like that actually. Okay. And so just like I show in my videos as far as like tissue paper, I always do like an inch or so of the glue, like a glue stick. And I do it by sections. I don't, it bothers me to try to keep wet glue on a whole full page. It does. I need some more water. I wanted it kind of because Mod Podge is, not Mod Podge, Eileen's glue is, and Mod Podge is very thick. And if you add just a little bit more water for collaging, it just, I think it helps. I think I might have got it all. Let me get my rag here, right off my desk. So that is purple. So do I want to glue another page? See, I got pages. But I don't want to mess with those music pages because those are just beautiful. Oh, let's see, we got that. That would be cute. I'll add that to the signature pile. These are just stamped images, I'm pretty darn sure. I saw this. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, and that matches. Okay, I don't know about the blue. I want to stay with the purples. So, I'll add that to the... And I think I'll put it right here because, again, you can put something here that's going to cover that. So, oh, wrong brush. I need to clean this. I can't get this paint off. Oh, it's already been 30 minutes. Well, you know, time flies when you have fun. Let me do this one and then we'll call it. But yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm using it up because I have the sketchbook and it's been sitting here, and you know, I can't sketch in it because all the books pages or the pages have been doodled or had a note put on them. And I'm just gonna put it right there. Okay. And this is probably going to be a continuation on Wednesday, because all I'll do is turn off the camera and continue doing what I'm doing. But hopefully Wednesday's video I will be done with this. So there's how I mask glue, if you want to call it. Knocking everything over. That's a pretty color. I like that. All right, y'all. Well, okay, so we are getting pages ready for our signature for our new Black Currant journal. And so hopefully by Wednesday, the signatures will be sewn in and we can decorate. That would be cool. All right, lovelies. I hope y'all had a good weekend and the start of your week's good. And I will see you on What's on My Desk Wednesday. Love y'all. Bye.